Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. What is the plan for today? Well, in the last stream, we did finish the Fontanella Film Festival. Well, I finished it all off stream, as I kind of just alluded to. So I've collected all of my prizes, and you can see the very lovely, complete aquarium here. I don't actually remember if they added the roses, because I don't remember them being here, but I don't think they added them for any particular point. But anyway, yeah, all of my beautiful fish. And you can see, these are all the visitors that have come to visit our aquarium. Beautiful. We filled in all of the fish. We have every single fish. In fact, we got to the point where you can't even fill in any more fish because it says that I've maxed out the number of fish I can place. So that is a bit sad. And we've got all of our little treasures over here. And we've done all the little side quests that sort of showed up because we ran this little shop and Sandrone would like usher us in to talk about profits, and Fremine was telling us about the fish, and Seizures was telling us about like also about the fish, but Seizures more like trying to tell us that she's found a cure for their temperament, and Fremine is trying to fix the reason they're all angry in the first place because of to do with like diving and stuff. And then Sandrone is just like shocked that we're making so much money. But yeah, so I finished that entire thing, which means we're moving on. So there is this other event that has about a week left. I figured we would give it a go. It seems to be something to do with shooting. Because I think it said that there's warriors from across the Vat can exchange techniques and refine the tactics together. Recently, skilled shooters from the Knights of Venice, Fontaine's Maison Gardiennage, and Atlan's Feather Clan assembled at Limidus Harbour for a distinctive joint exercise. And for some reason, I imagined it had like bow uses, but maybe it means like muskets and things. But anyway, so we're going to be doing that because that is a limited time event. And then this is done. This is over. We don't really need that. This is now done. I finished it all. You can kind of see there's a little green tick, and these two have little green ticks because we finished them all. I've got all my prizes. I've got Charlotte's little outfit. This is done. You also do, in fact, just get a random like prize. Good stuff. So yeah, the main plan for today is to do the moon quest, because we started it like 2 streams ago and it was a bit distressing. So we're gonna go back and try again. And yeah, other than that, there's not much else to do. So yeah, that's my plan. Do the moon quest. And yeah. So let us go. So let's go to... Where are we going? Let's go find this... Oh, one other thing we're going to do. Actually, I lied. There is one other quest that I want to do, which is this. There is some kind of event to do with Sandrone. It says you receive a tea party invitation letter from Sandrone. Note, it is recommended that you complete Sunny Summer Fontanella for the best experience, which we have now done. So I'm gonna do that quest first, and then we can go and carry on. And then we're gonna do the musket thing, the like sharpshooting thing, and then we're gonna move on and do the moon quest. So where are we going? Great, it just says to read the invitation letter. Is it in my bag? Ooh, hey, how have you been? I happen to have some free time, so I'd love to invite you and Paimon to my tea party. I'll prepare the tea and pastries. Just come by and join me for a chat. Go's agreed upon location to take part in her tea party. Okay, where are we going? Ooh. Nice. I'm trying to think about which is the quickest way to get there. I think if we teleport here and then swim directly up, that'll be the quickest way to get there. So, let's go and have a look. Because I think you can invite people to tea. And I want to invite people to tea. Ooh. Oh, I think I missed. Okay. Anyway, let's just go sort of straight up here. And see what we find. Also, there's an Oculus like right there. We should probably go and grab that while we're here. And a Sealy. This is because we never finished Fontaine. Disappointing. Why am I swimming so slow? Okay. Can I climb up there and get this Sealy? Ooh, not Sealy. Oculus. Yes. Yes, I can. Can I get that Sealy as well? Actually, you know, I also kind of... Henri, are you okay? Henri? Henri? I feel like I should get rid of these guys. Partly because I do actually like always need more of the materials they drop. But also, I wonder if that's why Henri's trapped. Oh, I think I triggered a quest. Hello, Henri. I didn't really mean to do that, but I couldn't not do this. Thank you so much. My saviors, I, Henri, will never forget your kindness. Let's focus on a more important matter. I'm as curious how you ended up here. This crowd has been attracted here by the aroma of roast chicken. Pine was attracted here by that too. No, that's different. Those crowds are probably choosing between me and the roast chicken as the starter. Just the thought that they might have chosen the fresh starter gives me chills. That's about right. The fresher the better. I'm more curious about why you're buried in the ground. Yeah, do you need help? Naturally. No, I mean, no, do not help me out. Okay, we heard you loud and clear. Let's go, Kaiko. No, wait, please. Huh? What's up? Here's the thing. Please listen to me carefully. This is a brand new beauty fad. You don't need to shout. Paimon's ears hurt. Why not? I'm a perfectly sane person. I'm adopting a beauty practice that is scientific and healthy, which is why I buried myself in the moist sands with my own hands. Please leave. Do not block my sunlight. Let's go? Since you're curious, then you leave me the choice but to explain the magic of this skincare treatment. The clam worms in the sand can clear the... Ugh, so loud, Kaiko. What is up with this person? Paimon can't understand his words at all. This is really weird. Is that so? What do you think? Let's check the vicinity first. Are you leaving? Yes, we'll look around and come back later. Okay, off you go. I don't know what this quest is, but Henri... Oh, should we just do Henri's quest? I mean, it's probably not that long, right? I mean, if Henri doesn't take me to a secondary location, it is like right here. And what are those speed up people? What are you doing here? Hello. Hey, don't leave Paimon in this awkward silence. Hello. What a beautiful day. Oh, about the person over there. What person? I don't know the person you're talking about. We're just taking a walk. Yes, that's right, we're just taking a walk taken by us, two totally ordinary people. What a beautiful day and what a wonderful thing walking is, don't you think? Taking a walk is a totally normal. I'm sure you understand. What are you guys even talking about? Did you hear someone calling for help? A man is buried in the ground over there and almost got eaten by crabs. What? Something like that happened where we take walks? On such a beautiful day? If he gets eaten by crabs? That'll be really funny. I mean, a real pity. Shame, we won't let this happen. I mean, we can't let this happen. If we run into something like this during our walk, we will not be bystanders. I mean, if. What are you guys doing here? Taking a walk. Like we said, taking a walk. You really didn't notice anything weird? No, none at all. Yeah, none at all, except the two of you who are interrupting our walk. Taking walks is very personal. We do not like being interrupted. We suggest you find a good place for walks. The Fountain of Lucine, for instance, is a pretty good place. This is where we take walks. I mean, where we feel the nature. That's why we don't want to be interrupted. Goodbye. What? Those two are pretty strange. That was so strange. And I lost my Sealy. Oh, here he is. Because I got distracted by those guys and their walks. Like, this is very much not what we were supposed to be doing, but I got a little bit distracted. I mean, there was a guy in the sand, okay? What was I supposed to do? Not investigate the guy in the sand? He was in the sand. It was very mysterious. So now I feel like I should go back. I've got to get this guy out of the sand. And just avoid Sandrone. Because she's expecting me. And I'm going to go and help the guy in the sand. If I talk to these guys again, are they going to do it again? Hello, we are taking a walk. Oh, you will not interrupt our walk. Okay, these guys are definitely suspicious. But anyway, let's see what's going on. It's like a strange machine, and it's broken too. Did Henri bury himself with a shovel then? Fontaine and Sororo, strange bunch. Don't look so worried, this is the latest beauty trend. Speaking of which, why would there be a roast chicken here? It looks like there isn't any sand stuck to it either. Don't just doubt me, I buried myself with my own very own hands. This is the latest beauty trend. Kaiko, any thoughts? Oh. Roast chicken. The skin is grilled to perfection, fragrant and crispy. The sizzling fat inside is releasing 1,000 aromatic compounds. To speak of tenderness, it melts the mouth. It looks delicious. How do you even manage to bury yourself like that? They're obviously not taking a walk. They were obviously... Oh. Latest beauty fat is a very weird attitude. But why did he have to scream and shout then? Almost ate Henri's head, or the roast chicken. Did he shout to the people other than us could hear him? Speaking of people, they are probably... Okay. Let's associate the shovel with the walkie duo. That can't be it. Okay, this. No. The roast chicken? What's going on with Henri? Burying roast chicken? I see, Henri tried to bury the roast chicken with a shovel but ended up getting buried by crabs. Henri's afraid of asking for help because he's scared of the walker duo. So the reason why the walker duo makes Henri scared is... Okay, crabs with the roast chicken? Catching crabs. I see, Henri wants to do all the crabs with the roast chicken. The shovel. Ooh, they were the ones who buried Henri. I've done nothing. This is the latest beauty trend. When did you... We're taking a walk. Taking walks is a form of exercise. Exercise involves movement. Movement is what brought us here. Did you do this? So what if... Oh, Hunter, I ran out. Take a good look at her. That's the person he told us not to mess with. Right. What are you whispering about? Nothing, we're just taking a walk. That's right, we're just taking a walk. If there's something else, we'll keep walking and walk to other places. Wait, don't you have to do anything scary to me anymore? The lesson has to be learned, if you know what I mean. What lesson? Nothing, I mean roast chicken is dangerous, it invites trouble. See it as a valuable lesson. Let's go. The roast chicken is bored. Forget the roast chicken, we should continue our walk. We'll ask Sonny to treat us to roast chicken next time, says Tanner as he walks away with Hunter. Thank you so much, I need you to understand. Seems it is exactly like what Kaiko said. Let's help Henri out. But taking you out is a real exhausting job, so Paimon will take the roast chicken as payment. Alright, fine. Takes you a while to help Henri out of the sands and take the barrel off of him. He's not enjoying the delicious roast chicken with Paimon. Henri seems as if he's about to drool, but he holds back his desire to have a share to keep his promise and maintain his dignity. However, seeing Henri trying really hard to look unaffected, Paimon offers to share the roast chicken with Henri. The chicken is crispy on the outside and gives out an irresistible oily aroma. Yum yum. What is this quest? Freedom! The sweet taste of freedom. Though not as satisfying as roast chicken is, freedom sure is sweet. So what does the board that you're holding stand for? Oh, this. It represents protest, of course. Against what? How should I put this? That they are the ones who buried me. They did it to stop me from working hard, which is why I want to protest. Wait, why do they want you to stop working hard? Can you keep a secret? Of course, your secrets are safe with Paimon. Then yours are safe with me too, but I'm afraid I can't tell. Hey, are you making fun of Paimon? Let's talk about something else then. Okay, what's with the barrel you were wearing? Is this a form of protest as well? That I don't know. Before they buried me, they put this barrel on me. A deed born of their twisted taste, I'll wager. And why did you end up buried by them? Because they are terrible, terrible people. They just grabbed me for no reason at all and buried me in the sand. They want to be dead. No reason at all, Really? Of course, didn't you see? I was actually buried in the sand. If they didn't want me dead, why else would they do that? That makes sense. Kaiko, what do you think? Oh, okay, broken machine. Machine with an unclear purpose. Seems like it's no longer functioning. Is a related situation here. The barrel of Walkajuru put around Henri's chest before he's buried. Under such circumstances, the barrel prevents the sand from applying pressure to the chest so that Henri would not be suffocated. Which is to say, the Walkajuru did not want to kill him, so their true intention was... No, I don't want to trigger excitation. Go back. I want to read about the crabs. Almost ate Henri's head, all the roast chicken. Chicken is crispy on the outside and gives out an irresistible aroma. Yum yum. Henri was buried, so he couldn't eat it, though it feels kind of weird. The roast chicken was placed in front of him because... Okay. Okay. Used Henri to catch crabs? Yes, I see. The Walker duo wanted to use Henri to attract crabs. They mentioned a lesson before leaving. Seems like they wanted to teach Henri a lesson by burying him in the sand and letting him see the roast chicken that he couldn't reach, but why? Judging from the clues from the scene, the reason could only be this. Then what about the roast chicken? If it were Paimon, she might have fallen for that. Use roast chicken to catch Henri. Okay, let's say he broke the machine. I think that's more likely. What? They didn't intend to kill me at all? Ah, you guys are really observant. That's right, I was the one who broke the machine. But why did you break the machine? Why indeed, because a long time ago, I lived a poor and miserable life. I was really depressed. Then I met a guy who gave me a healthy drink that lifted my spirits. He was really kind to me, so I wanted to pay him back for his kindness. One day I had my chance. He introduced me to some very rich people and asked me to help them. All they did was menial work, such as collecting mechanical parts that belonged to the Fontaine Research Institute. Rich people paid me a pretty sum for those chores. Oh, sounds pretty awesome. Right, this time they asked me to find the strange machine, take the core out and deliver the core to them. I can both repay my bro and make some money. I've got to give them my all. Those terrible people. Perhaps they hated seeing me working hard to change my life for the better. They interfered with my work and warned me against delivering the precision components to my employers. But I wouldn't let them win. I took the job and protested against their behaviour. And as a result, like you said, I was taught a lesson. Oh, poor you. Poor you, but is this job of yours really so well paid? Of course, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to tell you why I'm protesting. However, since you saved my life... not just saving your life, I mean. I also thought that since you two are really observant, I might as well just tell you the truth. You can see it as a collaboration. The strange machines have been deployed above ground and underwater. It's easy to spot such machines. They all produce a peculiar light around them. Handle it for me and bring me the specific core. Inside of it, there should be 7 in total. And after it's done, we'll split the earnings 50-50 deal. Sounds good. What do the machines do? I take 70% of the earnings and 20% must be paid in advance. No, what do? They destroy the environment. These machines are evil stuff. Destroy how? How am I going to know? I'm not a member of the Fontaine Research Institute. Anomalies have already occurred, so it has to be hazardous to the environment. Well, that sounds reasonable. Every time we see any supernatural environment during our adventure, there's bound to be some trouble that we have to deal with. Kaiko, why don't we help Henri? Great, settle then. Bring me 7 cores, let's become rich together. Okay, well that's a whole thing. I guess. What do you want? What do I want? Labour rights. What do I want them now? Why are you protesting? You must rise or we fall, of course. And what if I say I brought you the cores? Because I don't think I have. Let me see. Oh, I have 1. Oh. Okay, I don't have enough. That's fine. We can ignore that because that's not what we were supposed to be doing. But I'm glad I rescued Henri from a hole, but I'm still a little bit confused about what is going on. Why was who were those guys? Oh, no! Oh, you're here. Hi, Sandrone. Thanks for the invitation. Hope we didn't keep you waiting. I hope she doesn't mind we freed Henri first. How didn't you let her say you were having a tea party? How come there's nothing here? Don't tell Paimon this is a snack-free get-together. I bet you would love that, Paimon. You really think I'd forget the food? Whoa, did that table disappear out of thin air? Impressive, right? This is my newly developed portable tea table. It's easy to carry and store, and even equipped with a hover device, just like Fagio. What's even more impressive is... Oh, never mind. I don't want to show off and make this sound like a sales pitch. You can check it out for yourself. Here, I prepared some tea and snacks. I'll help myself then. These are so delicious. You really are a great cook. Naturally. But what inspired you to make something like this? I want to be able to enjoy a pleasant tea party with friends wherever they are, of course. I said this before, holding on to what you already have isn't the only way to preserve what's precious. Lately, I found myself wanting to go on walks and visit my friends more often. Been inviting myself to others' homes and expecting them to prepare tea and treats, then letting them clear the table afterwards. It's hardly proper etiquette for a lady. Paimon doesn't think your friends would mind. I mind. Besides, a simple invention like this is no trouble at all for me. I can see you like it. Don't worry, I can make one for you too. Huh? Are you sure that's alright? It's perfectly fine. Like I told you, I can whip up something like this in no time. In that case, thank you very much. Don't mention it, you helped me out a lot during the Fontanilla Festival. Consider this as thanks. Oh! Ooh. Once your inventory, open your inventory and equip the table. Then press the tea party notes button to start a tea party. Please recommend you complete Rocky Moon, blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Or should we go and have a bunch of tea parties instead? Let's do that. I want to do that. I think we might need... Wait, Klee has a new... What? Klee has a new voiceover? Oh. Oh, okay. Just that prune. Okay, cool. I forgot that I look at a lot of these on my phone, and therefore I don't, like, open them in this menu, and if you don't look at them in this menu, it doesn't always work correctly. So anyway, let's go grab Sandrone, because I think you need to be Sandrone to use the tea. Actually, let's try it out first and see how this works. In this section, where is a tea party? Tea party. Tea party? Tea party? Tea party! Okay, ooh. Your right invitation. Oh, okay. What a perfect day to meet some friends. Who should I invite to the tea party? Who's this? Okay, well, let's go with Columbina first. Columbina actually is pestering me to serve the same pastries I used to make for the tea parties. I suppose I can indulge her just this once. Where the white dove rests. Oh. What? What quest is in Silvermoon Hall? What? What do you mean? Why can't I visit Columbina? Fine, I'll invite... No! What do you mean? Focus mode. Stop the other... Lingering residence? Moonlit... What is Moonlit Sonata Lingering Residence? Where is this quest? Moonlit Sonata. Moonlit Sonata. I literally don't see what quest that is. Well, let's just go there, I guess, and see what it wants. We're just gonna go and see. I just want to go to that little tea party. Why won't you let me go to Columbina's place for a tea party? Oh, is it because I haven't done her Silver Moon Chronicles? It could be that, because I haven't done those in a while. Because it's just not necessary. Oh, that's probably it. Oh, I see Columbina. So how do you bring Sandrone in here? Because it doesn't let you bring someone else in. Okay. Ah, you hear the Kaiko playing the lyre again? Could you play a song for them like last time? I happen to be in the mood to hear something different myself. What should I play? Okay, well, let's play... From Another Nation. Okay, let's try... Okay, what is this? Okay, I have no idea what that is, but that's okay. I played the lyre for the Guhenki, and they're gonna be happy. And then Columbina will be happy, and then we can have a tea party. And this was very much not what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be doing the musket thing and then going to the moon. But this is fine. Sandrone interlude is an acceptable exchange. How curious, I've heard melodies like this before, but your playing lends a whole new dimension. Ah, because Kaiko was channeling her emotional connection to that place. What's curious is that I feel as if I can picture the landscape just by listening to the melody. I wonder how the real thing compares to my imagination. You just go see it someday. We can be your tour guides. Perhaps if the day ever comes. Ah! Sandrone. Okay. Okay. Tea party. We always used to gather in your garden, Sandrone. Now you're the one visiting me for tea. It's such an odd feeling. I'm still the one getting everything ready. Doesn't feel so different to me. And your food is every bit as delicious as I remember. Kaiko visits you quite often. What do you usually do? Sometimes we chat, sometimes we play games with the Kuhenki, and we always like to watch them draw. Oh, and we play Moon Chess too! Moon Chess, is that the one where you try to get 3 pieces in a row? Who usually wins? I don't keep count, but I must say Kaiko's a very skilled player. I'll show you what real skill looks like. Care for a game? If we draw, it counts as a win for you. Sure thing. Let's go. Oh, okay, I actually do have to play Moon Chess. Okay. This is fine. Okay, Columbina has gone over there. Well, I'm gonna go in the middle. And then see where she goes. I'm gonna go here. She's gonna go there. And I'm gonna go here. She's gonna go here. Oh, okay, I'll go here. Because of the way the pieces like reset themselves, it's really hard to like put things in the correct places. How long do you have to play before it gives up and says you're being too slow? What? That's impossible! What happened? Looks like you lost, Sandrone. Oh, did I lose? I let you win. Really? Then why do you seem so worked up? Darn it, I want a rematch. Let's do something more challenging next time. I know a lot of fun math-based games. That's exciting. Hee. Huh? What's so funny? I can barely remember seeing you this happy before. You hardly ever invited me to play games. Usually you just chase me away. Hey, you don't want me out to be some sort of bully. I'll invite you to more tea parties from now on, alright? I'd like that, Sandrone. I enjoy these little gatherings. Ah, it's a lot of fun playing games. I look forward to doing it more often. Let's sit like this for a little while longer. Can I sit? Wait, no, let me, can I sit? Physically? Aww. So cute. And she looks at us. I think it's time I start clearing up. Leaving already? Alright, see you next time. Aww. That was so cute. I'm your protagonist through a topic of terrible tribulation to find and bring back the undying fire. What? Oh, she's telling the Kuhenki a story. Doesn't sound very hard, but it's undying fire. Anyways, curious. Oh, she's telling them a story. Okay, what happens if I just place the table down and sit at it? Okay, nothing. Okay, well, let's see. What happens if I invite somebody else for a meal? Oh, you can only do it once every day. Okay, I'll have to do them separately then. Okay, I think there are some cute ones. I'm guessing that's to do with the blue-haired lady I didn't meet, but like, it looked like you could invite Alekino and some other people. I saw Alakino, I'm pretty sure the Navia one. There's a Navia one. It's basically everyone she would have encountered in the last, like, day. But yeah. Just like kind of like moon chess. In that case, I'll bring her some fun math-based games next time I visit. Let's see how she fares. I'm not holding her back. Okay. Well, that's cute. That's cute. I guess. I don't know, should I just do them one per stream? It will take a while, but we could do them one per stream. That could be cute. Why not? Let's do them one per stream. Okay, let me grab whatever else I used to have in my bag, though, because I had something. Ah, treasure compass. Okay, well, let's go and carry on. So we did our little Columbina interlude. And then we're supposed to go to Fontaine to do the quest. Somewhere? I don't know where. Let's find the quest. This one. Essential training in Lumidus Harbor. So let's go and do that. And just see what's going on. And then we can go to the moon. I think we should still have plenty of time to go to the moon. Okay, where are we going? This way. This way. Oh, there's a little stall! Terminal ballistics are impeccable, and the dispersion is close to the ideal. According to our assessment models here at the Maison Gardenarge's Weapons Bureau, your weapon is very much a cannon. It's a shame that we need at least 2 teams worth of manpower to deploy your musket in the field. It's too complicated to use. Thank you for the approval, Officer Chavroust. Actually, I don't think the high barrier to entry is a bad thing. Before I had the Soul Sniper ritual staff, custom made by Shadona, we agreed that the stronger the weapon, the stricter its usage standards should be. Apart from the difficulty of use, I've even considered placing a moral cognition-based lock on such weapons. That way we can ensure they are wielded by the right people, preventing any immense damage resulting from criminal theft. As a fair concern, Officer Chaska, weapon theft that leads to committed crimes is not uncommon here in Fontaine. Wow, so many old friends! Fontaine's Maison Gardenage, Dan's Path of the Clan, and a Knight Favonius. What's going on with this little gathering of yours? Reconvening the multinational exchange and the joint wargame? Bullseye, you called on the situation immediately, Kaiko. Some time back, Special Patrol sent Shurena to Leah to take part in a joint wargame. That wargame became the catalyst for ever more frequent exchanges between the armed forces of various nations. This time around, it's the routine ballistic wargame between Fontaine and Mondstadt aimed at sharpening combatants' battlefield planning capabilities on all sides. At this time, thanks to our friends on the Knights of Favonius, putting in a good word, the warriors of Natlands, Farfether clan, have joined the wargames as well. The Farfether clan warriors are skilled at firing while in flight. They've opened the doors to a whole new world for us. The Knights must have gotten to know the Natlands warriors during the expedition then. Paimon should have thought of that sooner. But what's a ballistic wargame really? Paimon understands every word individually, but put them together and it gets a little confusing. Doesn't shooting just mean firing the gun and being done with it? Are bullets allowed in wargames too? If everyone had unlimited ammunition, just hold down the trigger and most enemies would be no problem at all. But combat is a long drawn-out process. A shooter can only carry so much ammunition, so every shot needs to land, and to land strategically. So the Knights of Favonius have developed a new type of grenade to help shooters sharpen their understanding. The principle behind it is a little complicated though. As for the specifics, I'll let our friends from Knights of Favonius walk you through it. Coming, apologies, I was buried in report organising and hadn't even noticed the Honorary Knight and her little white companion. My greetings to you both. I'm Hedwig, member of the Knights of Favonius General Affairs Company. I'm in charge of recording proceedings for this wargame, and coordinating between the gunsmiths and our other allies. Speaking of which, the device for this round actually has a connection to you two. Do you remember the strange summer shell statue that once appeared in Dadapa Gorge? Vaguely, some long time ago though, don't matter, does it? Vaguely. Even Paimon's a bit fuzzy on it. Hedwig, why don't you give us a short version? Right then, I'll skip past the old legends and the scattered intel and cut to it. According to the investigation company's findings, that statue was the work of an ancient salmon shell. The ladler of broth, Chodric had taken an unused domain and reshaped it into a place to drill his battle formations. The Honorary Knight defeated one of Chodric's lingering shadows back then, which caused the domain to collapse, and the eyes of Ipano that oversaw the formations scattered out into the open. Once the support company had a sample in hand, they spent the better part of a year carefully disassembling and analysing it. Eventually they got the technology figured out, combined it with the design principles of Leo's overhead surveillance devices, and produced a kind of visualizing observation grenade, meant for long-range reconnaissance, so shooter can gather information from a position of safety. It's the soup Hilichurl! What a roundabout journey. Paimon never imagined that little fellow we wrapped up without much fanfare would leave behind such a mysterious treasure. The upshot is, in a wargame setting, the observation grenade lets shooters see through the eyes of the round in flight, deepening their grasp of trajectory and obstacles. So they can predict practice shooting strategies geared towards different scenarios. It works on quite a few clever little angles. As for us Flower Feather Clan members, our Saurian riders often have difficulty determining the effects of shots we make while riding our Kukazors. We are up in the sky after all, with our targets being far away. These observation grenades can thus help us conduct battlefield damage assessments. There's a term I learned from the Special Patrol, by the way. By the by, it's a very concise concept. That's pretty neat, glad to be of help. At present, the people involved in the wargame have completed everything our 2 leaders, Chaska and Chevrus, have designated for them. All that's left is to complete our wargame with an expanded sample. Since you're here on a night, would you like to try it out? By all means. I did notice during the Fontanilla Film Festival that you're quite a crack shot and an inspired one too. That's perfect. I'm personally interested to see how much your marksmanship improved over the years, Kaiko. And from the perspective of the wargame, your lack of familiarity with the observation grenades means that you can form an excellent control group for us. You know, Kaiko, it does feel like this sort of grenade thing has real history with us. Let's all try its effects for ourselves, eh? It should be pretty fun. Guess I'll have to step up and take this seriously. A bit of marksmanship practice is good for me too. Totally, an extra skill, right? Never know if we run into some sort of bad guy who can only be taken out with muskets or something. Great, in that case, I'll prepare the venue and notify all those we have playing as targets. The rules are simple, make a few adjustments as possible while defeating your targets efficiently. I should first say this drill was made to be tough. Even the Special Patrol's previous marksmanship instructor, Engine, was barely able to pass. But I expect you'll do just fine. Of course, there's no need to feel pressured. Sometimes shooting is not just about technique, but also about inspiration that arrives as light as feathers, and a little luck to send it off in the wind. Don't think of this as a test, more of as a relaxing game. Perhaps you'll gain something unexpected from all of this, Okay, you fire some grenades, blah blah blah. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, let's chat with everybody. Chevrus. How's it going, Kaiko? Oh my gosh. Making every shot count? Sort of, they don't exactly use guns. Another skill is another choice you can make. Who knows, you might find yourself in a future situation where your usual combat skills are restricted. When the time comes, the option of using a musket at range will be open to you. Makes sense. Mind if I ask you for advice more often then? Hardly, there's no need to call it advice. We just be sharing our experiences. Trying to describe your previous shooting form to me. From where I'm standing, you could well have the potential to become the best shot in Tibet, and even set new long-range records. Of course, live combat situations, urban settings, and target shooting challenges have their own unique features. Use the musket in your hands a few more times, and I'm sure you'll uncover its secrets. Okay, let's try that again. What if I click the other one? Okay. Same thing. Okay, how are we getting on with our Natalie's friends, by the by? Oh, well, then permit me to be frank. I expect that if we wanted to recruit Miss Chaska, her base annual salary will come up to 60 million mora. Sorry, how much? Are my ears failing me? Nope, that's the right figure. From the Major and Guardian's experience, building a piece of weaponry capable of matching her mobility and firepower would be likely hundreds of billions or more in budget, several thousand engineers spread across multiple institutions, and over a decade of technical breakthroughs, R&D and testing, and it still might not succeed. It's not at all hyperbole to call her an assault sniper a more revolt that lies. When I watch her engaging targets, I find myself automatically converting each shot she takes into the cost of an equivalent musket round and cannon round. From a cost-effectiveness standpoint, putting her on payroll at the salary we offer would be a steal. The figures are favourable enough to leave even the most cynical merchants in awe. Seems like it's going well beyond a question of more. She's got her duties for the clan, you know. I understand she's also a holder of a Natalie's ancient name that makes her one of the most important figures across all of Natlan, which is why I can really only express this wish to you. I'll think of another approach, borrowing Miss Chaska's strength whenever possible, since Special Patrol's capabilities can develop in a more well-rounded direction. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, click. How much? Yep. And what if we say... Yep, okay, cool. Seems like Chevrus is a really big fan of Chaska. And what if I said, you got any topics that aren't about work? Good question. I think Miss Chaska would be well suited to starring in a crime film and absolutely in the leading role. A paranormal adventure with a thriller edge to it would also be fitting, investigating ruins, unearthing ancient powers, working around mysterious factions. Next time I see Director Xavier, I'll mention the idea to him in passing. Okay! Look at us recruiting all of our friends. Okay, we meet again at last, Kaiko. How have things been with you lately? Thanks for asking. How's it been for you in Fontaine? Honestly, some good and some bad. Let's get the bad out of the way first. As I was crossing some open water on my soul sniper, I drifted a bit too close to the shooting range. The Special Patrol mistook me for an airborne target and let off 2 volleys in my direction. Luckily, I was moving fast enough they couldn't lead the shot properly. Not a single round connected, and Captain Chevrus arrived in time to call a halt to things. Quite rough luck, as long as there was no misunderstanding or friction. Not only good things followed after that. I took a few easy turns in the city, taking my time to admire all the exquisite man-made architecture, the elaborate machines and ornaments, and the beautiful, intricate clothes. I'd been a little worried beforehand. The Fontaine is a fortress walled in by stone. I wondered whether the limited sightlines might feel oppressive. As it turned out, the experience was just the opposite of life in the Flower Feather Clan. Being surrounded by towering buildings gave me, somehow, a strange and pleasant sense of safety. Once the war game's over, I'd like to take a couple more turns through the city. Ooh. God, she got shot at because she was... I mean, to be fair, if you were flying, like, in the sky, I can see how this happened. Like, it's kind of very suspicious. But, whoop! First, what's it been like working with a special patrol? Well, above expectations, and not just by a little bit. Their discipline is remarkable, although I can already imagine some of the tribal warriors finding them too rigid, too tied up by rules to fight freely. But after training new recruits, whose baseline skills were all over the map, I gradually came to understand. When individuals don't have overwhelming personal strength, cooperation and discipline are the last guarantee of stable combat power. I've had a thought, though it might not be one I can act on, bringing Captain Chevreuse back to Natlan with me and getting her to throw in with the Flower Feather Clan's warriors. The more question would be tricky, naturally. Fontaine's wages and cost of living are both on the higher end, but I find a way to put together an offer she'd be happy with, beyond just Mora. I think the Special Patrol is stronger than the Saurian Riders. I figured you'd consider the warriors stronger. No, this isn't about who's stronger or weaker. The point is to make up for what we lack with what they have. I'm proud of the Flower Feather Clan's warriors, and I've never doubted their Saurian Riders' ability to take down any monster. But it's precisely because I know and trust them that I'm clear on our weak spots. In every battle, we inevitably take a certain amount of casualties. In the past, we've held together as tribes, each warrior doing their part in battle, our coordination looking decent enough on the surface. But when it comes to bringing together the processes of responding to losses, training efficiently, and replenishing combat strength, making warrior teams more resilient, our friends in Fontaine clearly have a wealth of experience worth studying in depth, so we can grow stronger ourselves. I think I see what you mean. I'm not following go on. Many teams designing training programs, giving precise commands. In these areas, Captain Chevreuse must be one of Fontaine's foremost experts, no? Her professional skills to a warrior, pursuing collective strength, are like a slab of meat sizzling in the open coals to a starving soul. She really is essential to Fontaine. You could absolutely call her one of its key figures. A shame then, Fontaine certainly won't let her go. Poaching from an allied force isn't exactly something a proper warrior the tribe should be doing. Just take it as a not so appropriate joke on my part. Oh, I do love that they had, like, parallel thought processes. That, you know, they could do an exchange. Chaska, come and help these guys for a while. Chevreuse, go and help them. And, that would be the ideal scenario, I think. Okay, nope, same thing. You can never quite tell sometimes. I think most of my lines are double. Sometimes they're not the same, but sometimes they are. Anyway, oh, they have little hats. I like it. Really not going to play another round, instructor? I've already got my best score on the board. You saw I'm getting a bit too old for this. Up against this fancy new wargame, the most I can do is scrape by with a passing grade. But the passing grade is 60% of Captain Chevreuse's score. Outside of you, everyone else flunked, so where's this too old coming from? If you don't shoot now, I'll never see you holding a musket again. Didn't even feel it coming on. How did this time go by so quickly? What are you crying for, kiddo? I'm just retiring. It's not like we'll never see each other again. You want to see me? Easy enough. Pick a place, treat me to dinner once a week. Yes. Not just buttered Sidalga. You can pick the hotel and board for all I care. But maybe not every week. How about once a month? Whatever you arrange, I can take. But seriously though, from now on, all the new recruits you've got are yours. Keep a good eye on Marine and Roxanne. Make sure they don't lose themselves in the work. And don't let the recruits come up short of where you were back in the day. The moment anything slacks off, give them a swift kick in the rear. I will, a swift kick in the rear. Good, my sisters are calling me down to Natlan for a vacation. I might be out of Fontaine for a couple of months. Now when I'm back from vacation, I'll be coming to inspect your results. I won't let you down, instructor. Aww. Well, that was very wholesome. That was very wholesome. And kind of like... kind of sad, but in a good way. Anyway, hello. Henri Knight. Kosh the gunsmith greets you. May your range estimates be precise and your ballistics ideal. And you are. I'm a member of the support company, normally stationed at Dornport. This time I'm sent over to maintain the equipment used in the wargame. Before muskets were issued in bulk, I worked quite a bit with the cavalry captain's bow and crossbow shooters, in addition to the range company. So you can call me an old friend of Hawken and Hedwig. And this time the moment word came down about the joint wargame, Hedwig went and named me directly to lead the gunsmiths team. Suits me just fine, gives me a chance to really get a feel for the new Fontanian muskets. About the other workings of the observation grenade. Let me guess, you're going to ask, how does it change direction? The principle isn't actually that complicated. The grenade body uses a low-energy smokeless powder, so speed isn't anything dramatic. Pair that with the adhesive devices around the observation mechanism, and on impact it sticks to the target. Then the side-mounted tracer at the rear ignites, sending out the hit confirmation signal. The remaining space in the warhead is packed with directional charges. Once it's been remotely guided to point at the next target, igniting this propellant sends it flying onwards. And so, in a wargame, the observation grenade can perform a limited number of redirections, which fits the wargame's theme perfectly. With a finite number of shots, you achieve the most flawless trajectory. Okay. And Hedwig. Hello! Frankly, I never expected the Honorary Knight to come and join this wargame as well. Set up here is quite the production. Friend, what other work do you do? Designated a scapegoat. Joking. Truth is, it's all classic clerical work. Whatever comes up, I'm the one running negotiations between the Knights, the Pale Memorania, and the Natalie's warriors. It cuts down the friction costs of having too many people going back and forth. Procedural matters during cooperation also fall to me to handle, and I manage the overall travel and expense budget for the exchange team. That sounds rough. Best of luck to you then. Well, here we are meeting, aren't we? And then there's our legendary marksman, Captain Shivers, and the Special Patrol. Known to put rounds within a 1 arc minute dispersion of 1,000 paces. And then there's the not valuable by normal standards Saurian rider Chaska. Her marksmanship is so absurdly precise, it's like she's got stabilizing mechanisms built into her hands. No matter how messy or exhausting the work gets, I'm coming out way ahead. You could pay me a negative salary and it'd still be worth it. Plus, I've been finding the musket suits me rather well. After my injury, I'd given up hope of fighting with a sword again. As it turns out, in the wargame I borrowed Kosh's musket and had a few goes at scenarios. The results are pretty respectable. Maybe I'll be able to return to the front lines with this weapon someday. The crowd doesn't seem all that big though. I understand it's the early technical exchange meetings. This is a serious turnout. It's a mixed deployment from the range, support, and general affairs companies. And if our good Vice Captain of the 5th Company hadn't begged off with some peculiar excuse, the Knight's presence alone would be enough to wipe out a sizable monster outfit. Say nothing of the Fontaine Captain and the Natalie Saurian Riders. We've got here as well. Okay. Well, let's have a go, I guess. Okay, training ground consists mainly of ruined walls and rubble, same pillars of targets. Be careful, mindful of your firing angles. The enemies occupy the ruins and simply turn them into temporary strongholds. Your forces are to pursue them inside and eliminate all threats. Okay, sounds fine. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I see we got some Fatui. How does this work? Okay, well, E. And then I can't actually get that one. Oh. Well, how am I meant to... Oh, can I go like this? There we go. What? What? Why didn't that work? What? Why didn't that work? Okay, well, where's... Ah! No! I don't want that. I want to... Okay, well, let's put him as number 1, I guess. Then this one is number 2, maybe? 3. 4. And then... 5? And then do I have to stand like here? Oh. I think this is just for my own benefit, to see where I think everyone's going to be. It's something like, where are they? Then it's an act natural. Okay, I'm a names. His names? Ugh, where are we got it? What are we getting? Okay, nice. Success. Okay. Ruins of an amphitheater. Relatively open sightlines. 2 hostile forces investigating the ways across paths, and combat is about to break out. Ooh. Oh, these haven't been unlocked yet. Okay, I have to finish this in the next one. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Also, I realized I don't think I'm going to be able to wait to do Sandrone's tea party with you guys. I'm going to be too curious. There's a non-zero chance it will let you replay them, so maybe if I find any good ones, I'll replay them with you. But otherwise, I might have to do them myself. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the Chevreuse one. Okay. I think this guy can be number 1. This guy can be number 2. And then we can go here. 4, 5, and then 6, maybe? We gotta wait for number 1 to come back over here. The blind spots are what matter on patrol. Nothing unusual over here. Oh no! He didn't keep moving. Okay, I'll go over here then. I don't want to try piloting a land cruiser. Food you changed in close with this heavy. I'm gonna make sure this guy stays within view of the other guy. What was I, disciplined? Oh, did I not do enough? No! Did I not get enough prizes? Oh, okay, I need to do that again. I didn't do enough damage. Send you cutscenes if you do. Okay, I guess we can do them, but it's gonna take like 16 streams. I don't think I'm patient enough for that. If there's any good ones, I'll send you the scenes. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I think this guy can be number 1. And then maybe this guy. And then maybe this guy. And then maybe 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need to do this guy when he's somewhere in the middle. Okay, and then over here. And then back over here. And then I gotta get this guy when he's oh. Okay, well, he's gonna have to go for number 6 then. Yeah, can I get number 5? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay, let's try number 3. A mountain training ground with uneven terrain. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, what are those circles? circles. Ah. Oh, it's us! Ah, okay, I think this lets us see what's going on. Oh no, I fell! Oh no, I have to climb back up. Okay, so let's see. So that one wants to fire that way. Okay, let's get to it. So I think we fire here, and then we want to go towards that guy. This guy. Where's number 6? Maybe down here and then across to number 5 and then up to number 6. I think that's how we're gonna do it. So 1. Oh no! I failed! No! Undo last shot. Okay. Oh. Let's go over here and try and get this guy. And then... oh. Ah! Oh, so I can't go through this thing anymore, I think. Because there's nobody there. Only this guy. Which isn't enough. Let's try that again. Not enough. Okay, so I know now that that guy wants to shoot that guy. Which I think it's just that all of these people on top are designed to fire at each other. Maybe. So maybe he's number 1. And then... no. No, go away. You are not number 1. You are number 1. And then you're designed to fire over here. And then you're designed to fire over here. And then... maybe 4, 5, 6? Let's try that. And then this guy should be able to fire over here. And then I think number 3 should wander through soon enough. And where's number 4? Over there. Okay, so I want him to be not too badly out of sight. Or should we have picked exactly the moment he goes behind a tree? Okay, oh! Success. I need number 5 to wander back over here. Come on, number 5. Wander over. Need to be within this ring. I want it to be over here somewhere, because I think he goes over here, because I think that's how I got him last time. He just needs to be just a little bit. Perfect. And there should just be one more guy. Yes! How did they... because this is supposed to be an exercise, right? Did they just hire for Tui to help them out with this to get shot at? Like... surely they wouldn't have just agreed. Surely not.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.